Hello world, are you a business owner and you wish you had a YouTube channel to be able to educate your clients and to have content that people can take a look at when they see your advertising after they've been on your website, after they have interacted with you, received your flyer or your email or your phone call or whatever your preferred way of marketing is? Well then, welcome! We are going to build an anti-gravity flow today which takes care of videos. And so what we will do here is the following. I will now speak in a prompt and then I will take a look at that, and we will do that in only 10 minutes. So I am setting myself a timer right now for 10 minutes. Can you see? Yes, you can. And now we are going to start speaking into the prompt engineering flow. And then I'm going to copy the prompt over from ChatGPT into anti-gravity as you see it here. This is beautiful. So you see on the left-hand side, here, directives and execution files, and we will go deeper into what all of that means here. So we have our main field where the output is being generated, then we have the anti-gravity flow here, as well as Claude code in the middle. Now that looks a little bit confusing to you. It may not, depending on where you're at, but now we start the prompt generating process. Hello and welcome. I would love to help you. I would love for you to help me create a process for video editing. I have a video prepared and I will put that in the folder for video editing examples. Oh, actually there is one. I've just exported this already. So there are two videos in there, 2026 from the 5th of January, 13 days ago, my goodness. And another one that says no transition edit.mp4. Now, I usually make some edits with the transitions in there already, but I would love to not having to do the editing process myself anymore. For that reason, I will give you now some instructions that I found from some YouTube videos. You will see that on the left-hand side, there are directives. And in the directives, there are also jump cuts and etc. other things, as well as the YouTube specific directives. And you also see that you have YouTube editing.md, which is more resources, directives there. So you can take a look at all of these files. Now, some of these files are about lead scraping. I haven't taken them out yet. You may delete them if they don't serve. Here for this workflow, please only keep the YouTube specific files. There's also a file that's called master prompt MD. And in this master prompt MD, you find a lot of instructions, right? So please combine the agents.md with the master prompt MD and the Gemini and the Claude.md in a way that it is best fit for the YouTube editing in the way that we do that. So the main outcome that I would like you to help me achieve is that we get to the point where the manual editing of, for example, cutting out silences, etc. is all taken out. And you also see the prompt.md, which is in the main folder, where I've already given you a lot of instructions previously by what I want to accomplish. So please take the resources from the resource tab, where you see the video editing and the 5-hour course, where in the beginning there is some instructions on how that all is done. And take all of these resources, the video editing.md files, so all of the markdown files, filter through the execution scripts, take a look at everything that's necessary, and then take the resources and then see if you can replicate and edit for the non-transition edit on these two videos that I prepared there, and then see if you can improve upon that. If you can make some zoom in, zoom out, where it kind of over a window of 3 seconds, like slowly zooms in to create anticipation, and see if you can also maybe find some good background music on Pixabay, for example, for free, that I can utilize and put that under there, and see if you can edit one of those videos there. Now, the most important piece are the first 30 seconds, so it should be so that the best highlights from the video based on the transcription of these videos is in the first 30 seconds. So yeah, this is a lot of work. You will need to do a lot of thinking, but you're capable, and my life and livelihood depends on it, so please do a great job. Thank you. Now, we send that prompt over, And now we very soon go to ChatGPT. First of all, within the Claude code, we now enable not Gemini, but we switch the model and we take Opus. What is this here? What is this? Can we make this bigger? Gemini.md. Not showing Claude your current file selection. What? Huh. Curious. Well, not necessary, but oh. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I guess, yeah. Alright, good, I think that makes sense, yep. Good, it did so automatically. Man, this is intelligent. Okay, good. Now, the prompt is almost done. We will now go over to ChatGPT, as we always do. You can see we are here in the YouTube channel. And go to ChatGPT. As the prompt is still going, we will now take a quick look at the Blast Master Prompt System. By the way, you can find the link to the community in the chat, so you can take my affiliate link and help me earn as you learn. Isn't that a beautiful pitch? So, Blast, Blueprint, Link, Architecture, Styling, Trigging, and 3-layer. Initialize Gemini project map, halt executions. Data first rules in Gemini.md. What is this, man? I think we have just the Claude.md. It also says Gemini.md anyway, so annealing. Yeah, I mean, this is just like Nick's master prompt, I get it. That's apparently what they do. Okay, so the prompt is ready. Now we go take a look at the Upwork proposal agent, because this is a project that we're gonna build soon enough thereafter. Here we is. Okay, good. Good. Editing rules, content reordering. What? Man, alright. We just copy all of this, man, and like give it a lot. Good. So we now go over to anti-gravity and paste this in. We have here the model, switch model, which is Opus. Fantastic. Now we go. Easy. All right, good. What the heck is this here, man? All right, easy. We do have a subscription. Yes, we do. Yes, we do want to authorize. Not a big deal. It's all easy. Build something great. All right. API error. Run the previous prompt again. Is this working now? Applauding? Cogitating? What else do we have here? Right? Scheming, I think it is working now. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Alright, I'm starting by exploring the core base. We have set it up correctly. Everything is moving forward. Now let's take a look how we can work through this and make content as we go. I think this is absolutely exciting. Now we will now grab a little bit of water and we will be right back. One moment. Alright, and we are back to the show. Welcome everybody. What's Claude doing here? It's bashing a lot. Okay, we are bashing forward. It is easy. Alright, good. So, yeah, let me just reiterate here on all of the prompt engineering process. Basically, let us now go and take a look and basically also write things into my journal of the outcomes that we want to achieve. So that is the video flow. Getting really clear on the outcome. What is it? Ah, man, as we're thinking hard here. What is the outcome that we actually do want to achieve here? So, it is that the manual editing work is done for me, right? And that means, especially in the beginning, cutting out silences. This is one outcome that we want to achieve, cutting out the silences. Second of all, it is transitions.
Good morning, brother.
And the timer goes off and we haven't accomplished the goal in 10 minutes. Now we will cry. Okay, so we have the transitions. As how beautiful all of this workflow works is bringing tears to my eyes. Oh yeah, code is crunching the numbers. This is good as we are going forward, doing what I definitely need to do here. Man, this is really good. It's working in the background. Doing lots of exciting things. And just doing the main work here in the console as we are articulating the things that we do and go forward on here with an anti-gravity building. Truly the life of my dreams. Yeah, and so for the coaching SaaS, yeah, as we're going forward here, they're obviously, easy data manipulation tasks for the data recovery, for the data. Yeah, anyways, let's work on one thing at a time. That's what we're learning here again. It's like I've read a lot of books in the beginning, and then we've gone into the whole AI space of different things tackling our minds, but now we're looking and we're learning how to focus on one thing at a time. But we can also, go back and forth with my physical journal here, going forward in preparing and clarifying in these working sessions everything that we want to be doing here as we're going forward, as there is such a beautiful Sunday today. And yeah, we really don't need anything else here for all of this. And it's all there. Everything that we ever wanted is here. And so yeah, at some point what would be good is like a Chrome extension that helps me to message faster, Grammarly, that immediately lets me suggest message replies based on whom else we have in the community and what other use case we have seen. Easy. Yeah, so these are all of the, and sending over resources, right? Drafting automatic responses is gleich communication. As Claude is still running here. I love this. I love how this is going. Yeah, it's Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. We got paid already on Friday. Whole Friday was built on getting building meetings, having meetings, and I'm just so grateful that my Claude is just working on that. Sure. Editing Claude.md. Alright then. Got it. We just do it, Yeah, clean it all up, man. Clean it all up, bro. Just do it. You got it. Right. Master Blaster prompt. Cerebrating. Yeah, it's easy. So here's how we're gonna go about it. I just had that idea that the main Claude code is basically going to be possible to just do the main meat of that as I'm doing my content, and then as I disappear to a little coffee shop and work outside of the house for just a bit to keep my focus strong and keep my body moving, work with different agents on the different directives that I have with the native anti-gravity opus. Yeah, and so as we then have that also with that in the back, we can have jewels Jules, the coding agent, run on the GitHub repos for all of the other software and all of that, yeah. So yeah, we're basically building software, man. Software. Yeah, personalized communications. Right, that's what we're really building here into. This is one of the pieces that we are offering, personalized communication. And then just attracting people, video editing. I mean, have we not done this already? Alright, man, yes. Just keep it going, man. I trust. It's fine. You just figure it out. Yeah, easy. Edit the Gemini too. You got this, man. It's good. It's all easy. So yeah, we don't have any API things exposed here. Okay, good. Updating the tools. YouTube specific execution scripts for the main execution folder and create comprehensive video editing directives. First, let me copy the scripts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, transitions. So with that, manual editing work is done. Cutting out the silences, which is good. Analyzing the transcript. Yes, exactly. Put that in the executions folder. Yes. Putting that in the executions folder for sure. Put that in the executions folder too. It's easy. We put that in there here too, for sure. Yeah, we put that in the executions folder too. For sure. We go ahead, do all of these tasks, and we knock all of this out. It is so fun and easy. Yeah, it's easy. As you can see it right here in front of you, this is how these workflows unfold. Let's see, we will trust. Yeah, we will see and trust, and we will get further forward with the video editing workflow. And let's see what happens, if it actually can do the video. Because as it's prompting me, I'm getting more familiar with my own process of that. So first of all, as I go and edit the video, we take out the silences, and then we do the transitions. So we cut out the silences, then we do the transitions, analyzing the transcript based on repetitions and storyline. What is it doing here? Copying all of this. What is this? Stop copying the files. I can copy them faster than you manually. Just instruct me where which files need to go. And now with that, start editing the video. This is the better use of your time. Right? Do it now, man. Editing the video. Don't worry about copying files. Yeah, so we're I'm really so glad that we're just figuring this out here. Okay, so analyzing the transcript, repetition, storyline, plus, good, storyline. Good, so these are the transitions, analyzing the transcript, repetition, storyline, the good storyline, okay. So let's see if it can actually do the, okay. Video edit windows. Okay, got it. Let's see what happens if we actually crank Claude until the 95% used. Let's see what happens here with all of that. Yeah, so we're building internal tools, which is beautiful for next week. We just need to do nothing else but like jam these tools and run them in the background as we have our meetings. This is literally so incredible. This is really beautiful. Let's see if this works. Silence removal. Got it. PyTorch, I guess. Yeah. Good. That is the video editing workflow that we are building here. It is okay, and we are getting better, even better every time, every day as making content. All right, good. So these are basically the few steps that we definitely want, and all we need is a phone and a laptop and the camera and a few lights and like massive energy in order to pull all of this off. And this is not too bad at all. Yeah, so the manual editing work is done for me. Cutting out the silences, transitions, analyzing the transcript, repetitions, storyline, good storyline. Yeah, for all of this as the workflows that we have, and then just keep doing more and just keep doing more media and like investing into people, serving people, coaching, following up, having meetings, organizing, communication. That's literally what we do. And so, yeah. All of that is pretty okay. Right, it's pretty decent. Now they're just more of the same. It's all pretty clear at what we do here. And so yeah, for the coaching system, as we're going here back and forth and all over the place, what we basically need is, let me pull this back up here, as I'm taking a look at my clean phone. It's so beautiful. Yeah, photos here. Yeah, so as we are going now, taking a look at the whiteboard again. Here we are, features. Go to market and 10x, exactly. So that's been the whiteboard. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can get a manual as well from the package. Yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, man. We're making progress here. We're making progress. These are all resources that we utilize and that we maximize here. Really, really brilliant. Okay, good. So with that, features, what do we have here? Man, Claude is like running, like using bold here. That's what it's called. Using bold.new. How fun was that? Meeting summary, good. Coaching system. So we got the meeting summary. For that, the next step is like hosting in the cloud. Hosting in the cloud. We have the goal reminders. For that, meeting summaries. Yeah, so it doesn't need to read all of the files. But yeah, for now it can just do that. Like that will take like lots of credits, right? Taking like Gemini from that, but hey, vectorizing it. But hey, yeah, meeting summaries, most important goals, and then also meaningful information. And then so like, yeah, what we spoke about last time, right? Goals that they have. As Claude is here, meandering, wandering, going forward, having fun, doing its thing. We're loving it, man. We're loving it. It's a beautiful Sunday today, and we're getting so much done. It is absolutely fantastic, yeah. So it was like organizing all of these files. I'm like, fuck you. No, we don't swear. We just say yeah instead. Alright, good. So now, what we spoke about last time, goals, meeting summary, goal reminders for this person, metric tracking. Metric tracking, yes. Getting back to my key metric file. Running these metric analyses on my coaching clients, meeting transcripts. Weekly reports. These are your weekly reports, monthly reports, right? That's really what we want to be doing. All right, good. So, and then we're basically getting it to analyze the personal productivity metrics once per month using the metric tracking and metric analysis automation for everybody on the current as well as legacy plan plus 4 weeks into the 5-week challenge. Alright, here as Claude is still going, we will just briefly go to the... Alright, here 33 minutes we go. That's exactly why we bought some extra RAM so that I can make videos while Claude Code here is running in the background and while we're learning all of this. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. And so yeah, if we run a few agents in parallel in a coffee shop, we may not want to necessarily stream that, although we can just maximize that for content, right? And then just go to the coffee shops whenever I message somebody. But in my office, I do this. I have meetings and I build my tools. I build my $1 billion SaaS. No, it's not a SaaS. It's not even a service. My service is my coaching and everything that I do. Yeah, plus for the 4-week challenge into it, metric tracking. Right, and so everything that we wanted with like the live success.app, I just put that on my website, man, app.florianwork.com. It's easy. Not gonna be a big problem here. We're gonna keep it freaking simple, man. Simple indeed we keep it. Just one domain, this is where you go log in. If you want to be part of my coaching, then that's literally what we can do here, right? Utilizing that for content. And so yeah, while we're on that topic of content, what do we do in terms of content? What would be nice if we could would be an automatic YouTube intro scraper so that I can learn how to read good intros, specifically from the best creators in my space. Staying here and maximizing the relational value of setting this up with an RSS feed. Happily pay for that as research expense, right? That's what we really want to be doing here. And then I also monitor what are like really good videos that came out, right? And see like what have people just released, right? What have people just released, and then committing that to GitHub to run independently. So glad that now the phase of the destroyed workbook here is over, because we're not just fucking with the pages here, we're just having a clean, nice journal. That's the type of man that I am. I have a clean, nice journal. By the end of this journal, everything's going to be clean again, because we're journaling like pro. Good. So that was coaching, that was content. And then the most important thing is the big idea, right? Title, packaging. Good. But now actually something else comes to mind. So this is content. And we're gonna highlight that as Claude is doing its Claudy things. Claudy things. 97% of the thing is used. Let's see what happens when 100% is used. Okay, so that's on content. And that is here the coaching system. So that is here Chrome extension for messaging. So we Claude code our way to fucking victory. Good. Yeah, all of that takes a little longer than you think it does. But it's also not as bad as you think it might be. I really wonder what happens when we get to 98% there. Are you guys still seeing that? Yes, you are. You're seeing that. You are with me as the Claude is coding our way to victory here. Fantastic. Coding my way to victory. Claude coding my way to victory. That's going to be the title. Journey to giving. It's like Claude coding my way to victory. Yes. It's not journey to giving anymore. Claude coding my way to victory. Good. Yeah, that's gonna be what we're doing here. We had a lot of people who follow me in this space as we just do this very nice and educational, beautiful content format of like Clauding my way to victory. Claude coding, my way to victory, yes. Claude coding, my way to victory. Easy. So that's going to be the title. Day 611. Good. Alright, good. So here we have then the most important thing is the idea, title and packaging. Making me a custom report on what the best title making me a custom report on what the best title and packaging is for the recently published video. YouTube best practices. In the first PyTorch. Guess, man, right? We'll torch our way here through this with MP4 editing. Yeah, we see if we can get go forward. Go get forward. But we're being paid to do this now, man. This is absolutely beautiful. Tools are being covered. GenSpark's being covered. Let us fucking go. This is what I want to do here. Like getting paid to doing that. Today I've taken a look at all of my leads. So basically all I now need to do is like, alright, good. So this is content system. That is YouTube. YouTube mastery warning. Pretty decent, I must say. Really, really strong as we're building like the Claude MP4 workflow. That's really what we're doing here. That's what we've built. And so like, yeah, I can showcase that on YouTube. I have built a Claude workflow, have it for free. Just have it for free. And like here, I do not take any responsibility for what happens with the code. I didn't put anything in there. But like, if there's something, and it's like, that's, you know, the reality of it. You want to like verify, you want to have a strong antivirus program installed and all of that, right? Torch audio, man. Okay. Man, it's so good that we have actually cleaned out, you know, all of my files here with all of the things that we don't need anymore. My goodness, I need a secondary SSD for all of my backups, for everything, man. I need to back up the video files. It's like, if you as a coding agent go in there and just run that, I mean, like, you know, can you just run that on the, it's like 4 gigabyte more every single day, and it accumulates 120 per month. That's another terabyte per year. It's like, yeah, going through all of those files and just make progress and like show the progression that the client has had, right, over the last few years. That's really what we want to be doing. That's really what we want to be documenting. It's like all of the good moments. Audio loading. I guess, man. Wow. Man. Alright, I guess. Dang. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to it for the video editing here, workflow. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so we learned from it, we now stop.